can monitor. So they're going to take on a second job. They're going to put that amount. We'll say they make $300 every 2 weeks. And we're going to tell it, okay, it's starting, we'll say they're starting in December. So just simply click down here, click on December, and we'll say they're starting December 4th. Okay, we'll save that information. Okay, now obviously when you go back to your dashboard, that information is not going to be there because nothing's really calculated, nothing's really generated to show that information. But what we do have in front of us is all of our transactions that we've transacted now, all the way through December. Now we can reconcile. So we're going to come up here to reconcile. Simply click on there. Make sure you read this, understand what you're doing. If it's the first time, so on and so forth, obviously you're going to need to verify some things. So click on Start Reconciliation Process. It's going to add up everything that's taken place through the month so that we can figure out where everything is. Okay, so pull out your statement. As of the 11th of 2008, this is the last time you input mortgage information. Here's what the balance was. Is that correct? Pull out your last mortgage statement, whatever it may be. Call your mortgage company, whatever it is. Confirm that that is as accurate as possible. If it's different, update that. Simply click on Confirm here, and that is going to say, okay, that works. Okay, HELOC balance. As of the 26th of the month, this is where you were around, 1,037, okay? Call your bank, verify it, whatever it needs to be. Look at the last statement, get online. There's so many different ways to verify that account information. Update that information if it's different or if it's the same. Okay, save that there. Okay, your credit card one, as of the 11th, it was paid off, so it should be at 0. Okay, if it's at 0, yep, confirm it. This other credit card, okay, as of the 26th, it should be at 601.78. Is that where it's at? Okay, maybe you put some more debts on it. Maybe you charged a bunch of gas. Maybe you bought some clothes for Christmas. Whatever it may be, update it to what the exact balance is. So we'll say it's at, say, $3,500. They actually jacked up everything onto it. Okay, the truck balance as of the 16th, it should be around $21,563.34. Is that correct? As of the 16th, okay? Now, for those of you who understand how interest works, okay, I'm just going to confirm these real quick. For those of you who understand how interest works, interest accumulates every day. I hope everybody on this call understands it. But your client does not, probably 90% of them will not understand how interest accumulates every day. Okay? Now, as of the 11th, this is where your mortgage balance should be. Now, all of you mortgage brokers know that on the 1st of the month or on the 11th, whenever we're doing this, it's going to be completely different than what it's showing there. If you were to call and get a payoff on your mortgage as of the 1st of December, it is going to be completely different than what it was on the 11th when you made that payment, because more interest has accrued throughout the month, and when you make that mortgage payment at the 1st of the month, so much of that just goes to paying off interest, and then goes to, the rest goes to principal. So if we were to, the reason why we show the balances as of the 11th of the month is because that's what they should be reconciling to. The software knows how much interest is accumulated, but if your client got in here and saw on their statement that they owed $97,000 that they got sent from Countrywide, Wells Fargo, whoever their lender is, but on here we're showing $98,435, and they're thinking, why is my balance gone up $1,000 when I haven't done anything? I made my payment. The software knows what it is, but we're just confirming as of the 11th that was correct, and so it's taking into consideration the additional interest. It's just not showing it here so that it's not confusing your client. Okay, that may have created a lot of questions for people. We will get to those, so do hold on to that. That's just an ongoing thing that you'll continue to learn more and more about is interest, and we want to keep this as simple for your client so that they can understand it inside and out. Okay, so we have confirmed everything in our boxes here. We got all our we've updated everything to where it should be. We've confirmed them, and simply just click on the reconcile button there. And what it's going to do is it's actually going to reconcile as of December 1st, or as of November 30th, the last day of the month. It's going to take into consideration everything you've edited in the edit financial information. It's going to edit everything in there, and now it's going to rerun the plan as of December 1st, moving forward, and it's going to spit us out 3 months worth of transactions that will need to take place here. So just stand by here. Let's get this thing moving along here, and we will have a new plan sticking out in front of us. Okay, so we are now looking at our plan. Okay, so since the system still thinks it's December 11th, all of our December transactions will need to transact and stuff, but for conversation purposes and for using the software, your client does not need to transact up to today's date to reconcile the last month. They can. It won't affect the previous month's transactions. It will always take into consideration. Okay, so now obviously we only have 205 years remaining. Time's going down. It was under 2 years, but then we added that truck, so it went up. If those of you who were counting there, here's how much to-date savings we now have. We got $664 of interest savings just by following the plan. That's what we're saving now. Our total savings, so on and so forth. And then you can see it's going to have the next 3 months plan laid out in front of us here, all the way pushing into March now, all the way through February. So everything's laid out in front of them, showing them exactly what's going to take place. We're not trying to hide anything. The question was asked last time, how do you counter people who have this attitude of, it doesn't work, or it's, a bunch of mirrors and smoke? Show them the program. We've got nothing to hide. It's all there. It's an amazing program that if you look at it and you follow it through, you're going to see some amazing results here. Okay, so that is how they reconcile each month. They just simply click on reconcile. Obviously, I'm going to try and do it again right now for December, but since I haven't transacted my details, it's not going to let me do it. And so I need to transact them. Obviously, it's got to be to the end of December as well to get to that point. Now, those of you who have a private label, who actually every one of you right now, if your client, they do something, they want to start their plan over at any time, you can always log in to your end of it. You can get into that client's information, and you can restart their program from today moving forward. So if they buy that truck and they want it to be included now instead of waiting until the end of the month to reconcile, that's perfectly fine. Just simply log in there and erase the existing map actions and start the map actions all over again. Okay, so that is your client's dashboard. That is how they use the software. Simply log in. It's going to take them less than 3 to 5 minutes every month to just simply verify what they've done. Click on transact, save it, go to the end of the month, reconcile it, there you go. If they need to change anything, if they need to update anything, great. Simply go into edit it, put in the information, and so on and so forth, and it will take into effect going forward there. Okay, so that pretty much will wrap up what we were with the client, how the client uses the software. What we're going to do now, the second job thing is, like we went in and edited that personal information. Here you go. It's showing up here, going through here. Okay. I want to actually get to some questions here so that we can get some things addressed. But that is how you transact everything. That's how the client uses the software. Very easy to use, very simple and direct. Our training on Thursday, we are actually going to be talking about presenting the software to your clients. We have a PowerPoint presentation that we will send to all the people who are signed up and who are active on the software that you can put your name in and your phone number and all your information on it, and you can sit with your client and you can walk them through what Mortgage Acceleration is, what this program can do for them, leading them to creating an analysis. It's going to be a very good one.